Good evening, students. Today we are going to discuss the one of the pattern of the question from mathematical operation. Right? You know inequality and coded inequality. You also know how to solve inequality question and coded inequality type of a question. Mainly, we see the path is completed or not, and first of all we combine the statements according to the conclusion by taking common element. Okay. Then check various concepts like either or, neither nor, etc. Okay. So this is one of the pattern. I think just like as inequality, but not exactly equal to the inequality. Okay. So this pattern is called deriving appropriate conclusion. That means some statements are given and some conclusions are given. Otherwise, under the option, conclusions are written. We find which is definitely true. So in this pattern there is no either or, neither nor, etc. Four conclusions are given. You just decide which of the following conclusion is definitely true. Alright. So come to the board and see how this question is different from the inequality question. Okay. It is exactly mathematics type of question. Okay. One of the mathematics question you say. So come to the board. Here it is given that a plus b greater than c plus d. A plus b greater than c plus d. And b plus c greater than a plus d. Okay. So you consider this is your statements. Right. First statement and second statement. And find which of the following. That means then it is defined that means which of the following is definitely correct. Right. You consider all the options are conclusions. Right. And your work is to decide which of the following conclusion is 100% correct. That means by taking first statement and second statement, this one is correct, or this one is correct, this one is correct, or this one is correct. Right. So in inequality, we just combine the statements using what common element according to the conclusion, and the elements are individually connected with each other. So here it is written that what a plus b, not a greater than c is written. Right. It is given that what a plus b greater than c plus d. That means group of elements connected by different types of operators, plus, minus, etc. Okay. So you consider, analyze and try to derive the proper conclusion and then decide which of the following conclusion is 100% correct. Okay. So consider, suppose this is your equation number 1 and this is what, not equation, exactly it is not equation because the equal sign is not here. Okay. This is one of the expression. Okay. Mathematical expression. It is not equation. Okay. Then it is a 2. Right. So 1 and 2. Now combining 1 and 2. Combining 1 and 2. So this is LHS. Okay. This is what? RHS. Right. Combining 1 and 2 means A plus B plus B plus C also greater than C plus D plus A plus D. Yes or no? Okay. So now combine A plus B to B plus C is greater than, that means C plus A plus 2D. Right. Just combine statement 1 with 2. Right. Because we know that if A is greater than B and C is greater than D, A plus C is also greater than B plus D. Am I right? A is greater than B, this is your first statement. C is greater than D, second statement. When you combine in the left side, that means A plus C greater than B plus D. So using this principle, we find A plus 2B plus C greater than C plus A plus 2D. Now cancel, same value is cancelled. So then C is cancelled. That implies that 2B is greater than what? 2D. 2B is greater than what? 2D. That implies that 2 is also cancelled. So B is greater than what? D. Right. So now we find B greater than D as our conclusion, which is definitely true by taking statement number 1 and 2. So what is your answer? That means option D, B greater than D. Okay, B greater than B incorrect. This one is incorrect. This one is incorrect. Obviously, B greater than D is 100% correct by taking this one and this one. Okay. So if the statement conclusion pattern is not mentioned, so you definitely take this one is your statement 1. This is your what? Statement number 2. And all conclusions are written under the option. Okay, this is your conclusion because it is given that, then it is defined that, then it is defined that means then it is definitely true that. Okay, so from the option you choose which one is 100% correct. 100% correct means there is no either or, neither nor case in this pattern. But in case of what? Inequality, the concept like either or, neither nor, only one follows, only two follows, etc. But here only one conclusion is definitely correct and you choose it from the what option, right? So this is called what? Deriving appropriate conclusion. Let's take another more examples.